when we were what was that? So the day is there. We have our rack and pinion and we are going to install it today. So the first order of business is installing the new linkage for the steering column and we will go from there. So this is the new steering rack and pinion. I need to get rubbish out. And yeah, and we will start with the linkage. We will fix the top and screw it, torque it, and then fiddle the rest inside. So we need to slide it on there and then fix with the screw and torque it. It's not easy because there is very little space, but so let's go. Taking this thing off, it was pain in the butt, and this is just going on there, no problem whatsoever. I would say that was easy. This is the moment which everybody was waiting for. We will try to put the new rack and pinion in the car. I will try to do it now alone. That sounds and looks good. But let's have a look on the hoses. So now we are getting into the place where I was struggling the most recently, because you see there is just so little access and everything is very cramped here, and you cannot really leave this down like, because it's just way too low, and when you lift it on the place it's just way too high, so you cannot really screw anything to it, and this is the problem. I will need to place it somehow a little bit higher. Yeah, that looks much more approachable. This is the access we have. We are going to stick this fella here. First we will change O-ring, of course, and then stick it there and torque it with 17 Newton-meter torque. Okay, seems to be right. You want to be gentle there because you want to make sure that you are for sure not cross-threading something. 15 Newton-meter, 12, 13, 14, 15. It. Okay, good. Looks strange, a little, but no, how does it feel? I mean, it's okay. Prepare the second pipe.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I realized that I just connected the pipe to the wrong outlet inlet. Just unscrew this and put everything back together as it's supposed to be. It was definitely going too easy. Now I know why. I think they could make it so that it's impossible to actually put it wrong way around. Okay, I will lift it a little bit higher to see the alignment of the pipe hoses, because they need to be aligned particular way. it a little bit and torque it. Let's move this cover. Put this up here. No. Something like that, to be honest. And it seems like it's actually working. That's crazy. That's it. Let's put it back in place and see if this whole installation hoses align. We still have some wiggle room. It's exactly what it is. It's a wiggle room. You cannot do anything more than just a wiggle. And I will try to do something with this linkage again. Oh yeah. Let the excitement get in your way. Let's have a look inside. Let's try to get the screw in this linkage. This operation need the highest sacrifices, so no gloves. Still cannot get it on. Maybe it needs to go a little bit deeper. So she said. Oh. It's good to have this a little bit longer 17 sockets for it. It's getting tight enough. Let's have a look again on the pipes here. This looks okay-ish. It's kind of not moving at all. Oh, it's going. I should probably not tie the top one so much before I have a bottom one. So you see the problem here is that you need to turn it and push it in the same time. Problem was I couldn't push and turn the screw. And I put the M6 nut here and then glue it in with a piece of tape. So I kind of delete the available space so I could push in the same time as I was turning. That kind of done the magic. But now I need to refit this screw again. I feel like I'm doing everything twice probably. Ah, I have it. So now we are going to torque it. So there we go. Another small, beautiful torque wrench. I said 18, I think, huh? 8. We will need to torque the bottom one. After we turn the wheels, we will be able to torque the top. Nice. Good. Let me turn the wheels. Torque. So I would say now we need to torque the rack and pinion itself. Good, 118. Torqued. Now 82.
Perreo del futuro. Lo más bello, bitch.
Another order of business will be fixing these hoses there. Hi there. So we are in another day now. I already put all accessories on the engine. I don't want to bother you with that. And actually I put these accessories on the engine like yesterday. Then my friend came along and we'll try to identify the crankshaft angle sensor to disconnect to prevent car from injecting fuel. Because the procedure for air bleeding is expecting you to pull this plug out and then just crank the car and move your steering wheel left to right 10 times while cranking. but without injection of fuel, without engine starting. And then you are done with the first step. And the second step is connecting the crankshaft angle sensor again and starting the car properly and doing another 10 goes left to right. Of course, you need to make sure that you have power steering fluid inside enough for the system. So you just probably crank it, turn it once, check, turn it second, check, and so on and so on. And that's what we are going to do. I researched the internet a little bit where the sensor is. It's kind of obvious where it is. It's kind of not obvious how you get to it. But yeah, I will go into my favorite position and it should be just there behind like 2 or 3 things. So let's get to it. It's popped right off. You tried to push it without hand gloves, so you probably have a better feel to it. So let's check if it starts or not. So it seems like it's still starting, so there is a second plug deeper, which I actually was aware of, but I just ignore it because it's way deeper. So let's get back to it. So if you want to disconnect the deeper connector, you want to go in without gloves and then grab the connector, push with your thumb on this small thing which is locking the socket from the bottom, and then you just pull on it firmly. And there you go. It was not easy, but now it's done. So let's have a look. So according to manual, the car should not start now. So I'm taking it slow because I don't know really how fast this power steering fluid will be going down, and I'm alone here, so I will go now and first by cranking like 2 times right, 2 times left. Yeah, I thought so. So it actually took quite a lot of power steering fluid at the moment, this last run. So I need to be a bit more careful and make stops often and check. So I'm kind of half through the air bleeding. I will give it a little bit more, of course, as the manual said, but I will just go and grab some handy light. Yeah, just investigate for the leaks, power steering hoses, just to see if there is at the moment any leak, may be obvious or something. See you in a moment. Cool. So I have checked all around for the visible leaks or something like that. There is nothing which concerns me at the moment. So we will go on with the air bleeding procedure. I will put you just to have some different footage on other side of the car now. So another check if there is obvious leaks. There are no obvious leaks, obviously. One more time and we are starting the engine. So just to give a battery another short break before the last round, I decide to connect the tie rods, steering rods, and clean the threads. Otherwise your torque readings will not, or your torque will be actually accurate, but the force on the bolt will be totally off. So that's something to consider. Every time you use some greaser on the screws and stuff, be careful with your torque readings. Now I will go back to my favorite position and connect bags, and then we will start the engine and then go with the air bleeding procedure forward on engine running.
I forgot how cozy it is. First one, second one. Let's start.
So now on the running engine, 10 times left and right. Air bleeding procedure. It was procedure of me bleeding by doing this job. Yeah, no. It was air bleeding procedure on the engine on, and now we should verify if the level of power steering fluid is not changing. There should be no bigger change than 5 mm between engine turn off and engine turn on. I would say I just torque everything down and then we have it. That's how you fix your leaking rack and pinion. That's how you swap it. I don't say we rebuild it because I didn't. I don't have workshop good enough to rebuild it, and it's tricky. There is a lot of videos on YouTube which don't actually show you any trickiness of the job. If I didn't show something good enough, then just write me a comment, ask the question, I will answer. I go through a whole process, and I know every screw and every trick to get to it. Small coffee break, and I will torque the stuff. So we have 47 Newton meters. We have this torqued. So we have our screws for the differential. Use force, but not in the Jedi way.
Yep, that fits perfect.
And now other fits perfect too. So we're going for clean now. Damn boy, it's thick. Light.
Just enough.
Unlucky.
Lucky one.
Time to fill the front differential. I still don't know how I'm going to inject this oil there, but $65. In my case, because I didn't prepare myself, I have a small syringe and I fill this oil with the small syringe. This gives me around 25 milliliters per go, 44 times. So if you want to do it, buy yourself a bigger syringe, the best with a small piece of rubber hose. You can buy them in just every hardware store and save yourself some time.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Oil change in the front differential. Ready. Hey guys, so as you see behind me, it's already a second project. It's not my project, but it takes the place of Pajero. Get the point, Pajero is off the lead. The last half an hour or an hour was extremely frustrating. There was not much to film really, just putting everything together and actually taking Pajero off the lift was not easy, you know. It was the whole operation, because I couldn't go up, I couldn't go down. I mean, I could go down, I couldn't go up. But before I go down, I want to lower the car itself on the lift. Just don't ask. It was an operation. We need to fix the lift and then we'll be all good. As you see with this car, the lift is very high and it's very comfortable to work on. And I can show you some awesome things about it. You see, if you want to change oil in your differential, you just go and you just do stuff and you can access everything. But not with fancy Japan off-roaders. So that will be it for now. Next project coming will be fixing the threads on the underbody. Yeah, so I will clean around and go home, have some tea, and that's it for today. Thank you very much for looking. I hope it will help you if you have a project like this, because now, knowing what I know, knowing what I've done, I could speed it up good 2 to 3 hours just by being ready for everything. Yep, if you like it, if it helps you, just give a like, subscribe, comment. Yeah, and then have fun doing stuff on your car. Bye.